welcome. Let's try to give this another go. Would again like to thank Puppet Master for realizing that the mic was off. We just had to reset everything. Welcome back, everybody. Puppet Master, good to see you. I'm going to call you co-host from now on. This is Dan with Avantnovis and Puppet Master co-hosting the stream. Today, as per requested, we got ice, we got swamps, we got new assets, we got free stuff online. I've made these assets in Wonderdraft. Let me just show you what they are. All right. So, made some assets for you for big icebergs and for gigantic snowfields. I also made a video on how you guys can create your own. So we got these big old ice fields. So fun stuff there. Then we have these little tiny glaciers to fill in stuff. Those assets are available on avantnovis.com. Feel free to grab and use those with my compliments. And let's go ahead and get started right in a second. Because there is craziness going on. There we go. Okay, jumping right into this. First thing we're going to do is we're going to find a landform. Now, I'm not in the middle to fight and die to get one of these, just to crank something out, because that's not why you're here. We're going to go and use our, where is it? Use a fluid generator to create our landforms. How we're going to do that is we're just going to go to this website, link in the description, hit this, hit Control Print, our Alt Print screen, close that. We don't need that anymore. Let's go down to that, put that up. Here's this. All right, let's go ahead and we're just going to crop that out a little bit. That's going to be our land. That's nice. Okay, we'll save that. Just as a JPEG, current project, my awesome filing system there. All right, now we're going back into Wonderdraft. Let's go ahead and create a new map here. Discard. We're going to go 4,000. We're going to lock, of course, this, and we're going to go up to 4,000. Bill Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Bill Hollywood back in chat with us. How are you doing? I'm getting around to the to-do list, Bill. This is now Ice and Swamps. And you won't believe this, sir. I have a lava map. It's a 3D map. It's with real lava. And I hope you like it. It's coming out. That's a full video. It'll be coming out a little later. So let's go ahead and make our map here. Really quick, we are now going to just throw over... Man, I've missed you, Bill. It's been a long time. So glad you're here. We're going to go find that little tracing thing we found. Oh, no. Yeah, I got to clean out that drive. Seems to get way too full. Let's go ahead and find that. Current projects? Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to scale it up. We're going to use this to draw our land. And we're going to start with the land first. Yeah, real fluid, real craggly stuff. Actually, here. I'm going to just show you this. Okay, this is my background. Do you see this image in the back? That's what I've been working on, 3D models. Big old lava fields and stuff like that. And that is for you, Bill. All right, back to stream. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now, when we're doing... I played with this, when we're doing ice and when we're doing these big ice fields, there's a couple important things to remember. They're actually going to be one of the first things yeah, it's been a month. Let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and we're going to draw this out. But remember, because we're using such a big symbols, it's kind of crazy. Oh, man. I'm sorry you got the Rona. I'm glad you're okay. I've had a couple friends. Yeah. Okay. Again, we're going to edit big. Going to create big. Just throw this all over the place. We're just using these colors. After too much time, especially on tutorials or live streams, I get really tired of the same old Same old. So we're going to put that there. That there. This, yeah, let's go ahead and put that there. What the heck? And we'll come down here. A couple little island places. They'll be fun. We are going to edit these, though, sooner versus later. Let's come down here with this. Big old peninsula thing going on. Will be good. We want kind of a large land body, though, in the middle for the swamps. So we'll do that. Up there. Put that there. Let's get rid of it. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry about the Rona, guys. That is horrible. My nephew has that right now, and he is so sick. And I'm so worried about him. Okay, we're going to clear that. We're going to go back, and we are back to making stuff. Filling these holes. You know what? Let's right now. Let's change the theme. This is the eastward theme, and I really don't like it. Imagination. Yeah, what the heck? We'll go with imagination. All right, just put these down. Now we're going to focus on the ice first, and then we're going to focus on the swamps next. The ice is very dependent on what we're looking at and the fields. Okay, so once we get this line done, we'll go into Google Earth. And with Google Earth, we will take a look at what we're kind of looking at, what we're kind of doing. Let's go ahead and edit this down really quick now. Brush size, roughness up, and just start cutting away here. Having a good old time. Again, the higher the roughness, the larger the map will appear. I'm just going to do this for now. Kind of make some fjords. We'll be using this a little bit later. I'm not going to edit down here yet. We're back in here. Let's go ahead and bring the size up really quick. For those that are joining on YouTube, not Twitter, good grief. I do have a Twitch down. I do have a Twitch. It is just Wing It Live. Because that is kind of, it's me and Drew doing crazy stuff. I haven't really done it, but I'm going to be, there's a favorite, one of my favorite stories, and by far, in my very humble opinion, which is right, always, is that there's a game called Destiny 2, and it has some of the greatest lore. I'm going to start streaming there. I stream there. I'm actually streaming there right now. I usually put my streams there as well, but we're actually going to keep games off of this YouTube channel. Because, I mean, I don't think that's why people are here. But we're going to do it. We're going to do Twitch and stream on Twitch. Destiny, probably tonight. So if anybody would like to do Destiny 2, it's free to play. There's some really cool story beats going on right now. We joke it's our weekly soap opera, space soap opera. And it is really, the lore is just absolutely fabulous. If you want lore, if you have a campaign setting, if you want to really see another take on like sci-fi / fantasy and abilities that defy reality, that's the show for you. They call like the magic in it paracausal effects, which is just the opposite of, well, it's strange causality. And I highly recommend Destiny 2. If I'm on, you know what, just email me or tag me and I will show you through that and help you get the most ridiculous gear or anything if you guys are on. But I play it for the story, and I play it for it's fun, and I play it for the visuals. The visuals are amazing. No, Bill, you didn't. Oh, would you send a link in the channel so people can actually click on that, and I'll post it? I would love to see your channel. Seriously. All right. So we're here. We are going to, probably should put my Twitch handle in the thing. Okay. I'm looking at this map, and I hate this right here. So we're just going to go like this. Actually, I got plans for this area right here. We're going to make an accident. We're going to make something I don't like into... You know what? To heck with it. I'm just going to be greedy and just get rid of some of this. All right. What do you stream, Bill? There we go. Okay, we're going to pull up Google Earth right now because we need some references. Always references. All right. Now, this one's going to be kind of hard because, hey, like the real world, we have no North Pole, but we do have the South Pole. Let's go ahead and go look at that for reference. So we have this large landform. We have these craggly mountains. We have lots of penguins. Yay! Let's look at this coast really quick. We notice on very cold areas, the coast just comes to here. Let's go zip up to 7 Days to Die. Nice. I actually have that. I actually have 7 Days. I think you recommended that, and I went out and got that. Let's go up to Iceland here. We have a big old glacier. Do you see how it sits just right there? Kind of forms a contour. I took a lot of these ice fields and I made it into the assets. Ladies and gentlemen, check out Bill Hollywood Twitch. 7 Days to Die. It is a extreme action / survival game. Really fun. Please check it out. I have a copy of that too. 7 Days to Die. All right. Holy cow. Nice. Man, I don't even have that in Destiny, and I'm like 2,000 hours in, and I thought I had way too much. Okay, let's get rid of Google Earth. We kind of know what we're looking at here. Okay, first thing first, when we're doing this, it is extremely important that we put those symbols in first. Okay, the symbols that I put online I put mine in the mountain tab. It's a good place for them, and they're that big or that like that. That's way too big. Let's go ahead and we're going to drop those down by half. That works. Yeah, that works. All right. Now, these snowfields are going to kind of dictate where mountains are, where rivers are, where everything else is. So let's go ahead and drop our first one. We got a matching spot right. Yeah, maybe right there. Well, I don't know. Let's... A little bit of overlap's kind of fun. Ooh, right there. Our next one we're just going to come down right here with and just kind of plop that sucker on right there. This one we are going to, let's see if we can, if I hit Alt it reverses it. Now you generally don't want these two see if they go over each other, you kind of get that kind of thing and no one's happy. But definitely let's do this one right here. And let's do that one right here. And then let's do a couple more up here. And let's hit up here. There we go. Maybe this big one. We got to be careful of that because that one's there. We don't want to reproduce the same line. But we can shrink these. There we go. That's it. That's all there's to it. Okay, let's go grab our glaciers. And what I'm doing is I'm placing these, and again, don't overlap these. It looks like crap if you overlap these. But these glaciers and bits, we're going to find the outside of these ice packs. Like right here. You know what, let's go ahead and color these really quick because it is kind of difficult to kind of see these. If we don't, go to land, we'll go to brush. We'll add a new color. We're going to go white as hell. I don't know if that is true. Probably shouldn't have said that. I don't cuss in my streams, but I am tired. Okay, we're just going to run those there. Just run a little thing under there and I'll change those. All right, let's go back to our glaciers. Again, we're going to back symbols and mountains. Again, I said a bad word. I'm sorry. All right, let's go up to here. And we're just going to use these little guys and we're going to come away from this big area. We're going to add a little bit of diversity and just throw these on the edges. You can kind of make little banks. There you go. Let's make some more. Come up here. We can use these to kind of plan out what's between our mountains. Now, I had been kind of agonizing over these because they'd been so hard to place and get into certain areas. I tried like cutting stuff out in Photoshop. I don't like that there. We'll just come down here. And a bunch of other places, and it just didn't look good. And I found this is a really fun way to do it, making your own assets. And I think I'm really going to start focusing that with Wonderdraft. And making assets and actually getting those to you guys. And my next one's going to be frickin' trees after the lava place. Because, dang, I really hate... I'm not a fan of the trees. Even some of the custom trees just kind of drives me a little bit nuts. All right. Don't want to repeat stuff. Sometimes it does. Just click it and Control Z it. There we go. This is one of those brushes you just kind of have to meet. Okay. So we got these. Let's go ahead and now contain these with some mountains. Some actual mountains. In this case, we are going to back to my pride and my staple. These two guys right here. We have small mountains and we have pencil large mountains. Let's go with large mountains first. They haven't been eroded yet. Let's kind of come in here. Let's make these a little bit bigger than usual. I don't know, maybe 30. Yeah, and these mountains are what are containing our ice. So we're going to put those in between the ice fields. Let's go ahead and look at the size. Yeah, I think that's a little too big. I think it's screwed up there. Oh, got to do the eraser thing. Oh, see? You got to be careful. I wasn't careful. Let's go back and just throw some stuff up there. That's a little, we could really make that. Okay, there's that guy. Let's really make that guy big. Oh, that's great. There we go. Maybe one here. Don't know if I like that there. Shrink that there. All right. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let's color that again. Again, we're going back to our land, our white. Super white. Just make sure we're getting those glaciers too. There we go. All right, back to mountains. Let's go ahead and save this really quick. No, do not. Yes. Save as. Let's see. We'll call this Ice for Puppet Master. Swamp and Ice. All right. Let's go ahead now and find our symbols again. Let's see, we have our large mountains. We actually probably might be able or might be in a better position to make these a little smaller. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go placement rate a little higher. Placement density. There we go. Just kind of buy these. Now you could add the mountains before these. The problem is it gets really busy and then you have to kind of slide these into exactly the right place. And that gets kind of rough. So more mountains up here. More mountains up here. And again, these are once again the backbone of our mountains. These are also going to divide the world up for us kind of nicely. I'm just using my mouse today, no stylus. The mountains are going to be a tool that we can use with these giant ice fields to kind of contain them. Now, with this large amount of ice, we're going to get a melt, and that is going to increase sea levels. It's also going to increase a lot of rain. So the areas around this, especially in the cooler areas, as was in Chicago, we're going to get giant swamps. Now, in a second, we are going to take a look at that. And I'm just throwing these down, just, kind of wibbly wobbly, just to get them down. Now, this will look a little better once we get things blended. Right now we're prepping for something that looks good, but right now it looks like butt. God, I'm a little saucy today. Not channeling the Bob Ross. I think it's because my wife goes into surgery today for her spine. Just an injection for pain. She has arthritis in her spine. It's not surgery. To me, it's surgery. My lovely wife's in the background. There we go. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. Hey, Puppet Master, have you ever played 7 Days to Die? That's there. Come back here. There we go. Okay, we've got some of these. Now, let's go back to Google Earth. Most beautiful thing about Google Earth, it's free. And it is just the best. Okay, I just attended a wonderful little place called Disney World. And I gotta tell you. Oh no, yeah. Look at these swamps. Big old, we took actually, I don't remember where it was, but we went on a swamp boat down in kind of this area of Florida, and it was amazing. It was really, really fun. We saw the little alligators. We went kind of in November, so all the alligators were really kind of bland and tired and stuff like that. So, but we got to see all the little babies. Hey, we went here too. Anyways, I'm getting distracted, as usual. But now, cool part about that is these are big lakes, but if we get down into these other areas, we actually get this kind of thing. Large meandering rivers, followed by small little ponds. Solar eclipse, welcome to the stream. Good morning or afternoon. Well, you said morning. Right now, today, we are working on maps. We're looking at swamps right now in Google Earth Pro, down in Florida, to get an idea how things are going. Let's look in some other locations. Oh, hey, check this out. Fur coasts. Yeah. South Florida's, you think it's big, but it's really not that big. All right, let's go down to Louisiana. This is an interesting spot in the world. Again, it looks like we still got those meandering rivers. Very cool. Let's zip over to Southern Asia, mainly this area. Kind of same thing, meandering rivers. A lot of meandering rivers here. Bifurcation. All right, we got an idea for what we want there. So let's go ahead in our map. Let's say that we have all these big ice fields. They're going to start flooding areas. Let's go ahead and add our ponds first. We're going to come in with our lower. We're going to rough it up this like crazy. We're just going to come in oops. Turn that brush size down. We're just going to come in this area just kind of like that. Got to turn the brush size down, up the roughness. There we go. Now these would be very cold swamps. Okay, we're looking moors, cold swamps, areas that flood in the summer, that retain water in the fall, and that water freezes, and then it's rinse repeat. Just a little coincidence there, man. All right. Glad you love maps. I'm enjoying doing these. The ice was asked by a commented video, and Puppet Master, my semi-co-host, requested some swamps. We're going to be placing the swamps near the edges of things. In the lower areas, your swamps will be built up by meandering rivers first, and then those meandering rivers will back up and leave a large amount of moisture in a saturated ground. Throughout fall, it will freeze, And that ice crystals will expand in the earth, creating a very aerated, very nutrient-rich, a nutrient-rich environment. And then it will retain even more water, and that's how you get swamps, wetlands, etc., etc., and so forth. So, up here by the coast, we are just going to say that that happens all the time. On a scale of 1 to 10 of not wanting to live here, those cold swamps are definitely, definitely scale, 8 or 9. And again, you get some great harvests there. Now, this kind of taken us a little bit of long time to really frag this coast up, but that's okay. I think we're going to get a really cool, there we go. Really cool effect here. Let's kind of increase our brush size for the sake of speed. Just hitting these. Now let's talk societies here. Let's talk about the people. There's a lot of flooding that goes on. There's a lot of water. Okay, so people can travel inland quite a bit to get away from the flooding. So you're looking at very much kind of a cold weather. Think bayou. Think, if you guys have ever played Fallout 3, there's a expansion in some swamps that are really just really cool. Kind of thinking that. Does anybody live in Florida or in areas that are extremely wet? Give me thoughts on this. Give me thoughts on experiences. I know that where I'm at, there's a large watershed and some wetlands that a lot of migrant birds use. And we have a large area of swamps. They've been recently drained out to make room for housing. Because, All right, so we got our swamps going here. Like all map things, it looks like this is going to be a combination of assets. Now, it does kind of look like butt right now, but that's okay. We're going to color it here in a second. So if we're talking about the people that live here, you have a great swelling. You probably have a lot of gods, gods of swamps. That'd be cool. Some really nasty things like from, Magic the Gathering with the black deck. My favorite. All right. There we go. So maybe some bog gods or something like that. I'm thinking like bones and stuff, but not like creepy skeletons. Like there's a Welsh creature that goes to houses, and you have to have a out sing it or stuff like that. I think stuff like that. Big, great magical creatures fall into the swamp and die. Maybe some tar pits. That'd be interesting. That'd be very cool. That's actually kind of creepy. Okay. How's that looking swamp, guys? You like that? Cool. Let's get in there. Now that we got these done, let's go ahead and work on our mountains a little bit more, and then we'll start coloring stuff. I think with these mountains, we're going to need a little bit more offshoots. Let's decrease the density and rate. And again, these little offshoots of mountains, we're just going to go side to side with. Yeah, see how much that's blending and making life easier. There we go. Little offshoots. Then we're going to use these same little mountains to create kind of, let's get rid of those. That sucked. A little bit of topography. Let us know where to go here. Maybe there's some up here. I don't know why. I think that's something I haven't seen before. But I'm like really mashing the mouse button up there and nothing's going on. Maybe up here? I don't know. Oh yeah, down here is fine. It's placement right. Wonder if they don't like. I wonder if there's something built in that they don't want to spawn near larger areas like this. See, right there it works. But then when I get close to these other large symbols, they go away. Right now, I'm even just holding down my mouse and going back and forth. Oops, that wasn't good. and just placing these. That's kind of a neat little feature. Did not know that WonderDraft had that. All right. So, and probably a lot of worshiping places for good harvest, so that the oh, that'd be really cool. Let's have like sometimes you get really nasty like water. Sometimes if there's like earthquakes, it dredges up like really maybe some oil or black icky stuff near the coast, and that kind of moves into the land and brings other things into it. So we kind of have a little bit of folklore. Nope, I did not just have a stroke. I'm just tired. Folklore. There we go. And again, if you like this map or any map I do, it will be for a week up on on Avantnovis website. Okay, let's start. Let us start. We've got some cool little areas here. I'd like to start coloring before I do rivers. I think that's going to be our way to go. So let's go ahead and take our white, make it really big, and let's color this place this northern place. We're not going to worry really about blending. We're just going to throw stuff down. Make sure we get all the glaciers. Make sure we get all the mountains. Then we'll go in and blend stuff here. All right. See, it's starting to look good. We have turned down the suck. All right, let's go ahead and make our warm tropic. Well, let's go just temperate here. Let's go with this. Do I like that green? Yeah, let's go with that green. So we will just kind of separate here. Again, biomes, roughly, if you average, they're about 1,000 to 500 miles. There's 2 biomes here. You're looking at about 1,000, about a month to walk. There we go. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and swap out to this kind of nasty brown color. Yeah, dark and dismal. Woohoo! Oh, not there. We want that cold. But we definitely, we want some fun stuff there. There we go. Yeah, get these mountains. Maybe we'll come over here and get this too. All right, just be real careful of our big things here. Let's take this same color. Well, it's kind of a boggy. Don't know if I like that for a bog or a swamp. Anybody know the difference between a bog and a swamp? Let's find out. I am interested. Swamps are lower wetlands. Bogs are generally higher than the surrounding land. Cool. Okay, so the stuff near the mountains are bogs. Stuff near the oceans are swamps. Let's go ahead and make this so we can distinguish that. So I'm just taking the mouse, going through here. Going through here. And again, we can add some more. I think we're going to add some more. Cool. All right, let's get some rivers done now. I kind of know where things are, and we will go from there. I'm on fire today. Really energetic and enjoying this. All right, our rivers, we're going to start up here, and we are just going to meander the crap out of these. I don't know if I like that river thing. Yeah, I don't like that river thing. We are going to have to do something different. All right, let's go to land. We're going to go down to erase, and we're going to put this down as low as it will go. And we are going to make our own little wibbly wobbly. Let's go down any farther. Come on. Nope, 4 is it. Why have... Okay. We'll make our own little wibbly wobbly thing here. Again, a lot of rivers that are just, meandering. Good idea. Another thing we can do. That added texture with those rivers, or it's going to split the land up. There we go. Make it a little better. There we go. Now in wetlands, you do have some bifurcation. Is when you get a river doing this kind of thing. It's relatively rare unless you're in very wet areas or areas that have a lot of hardened stone, like limestone, and then into like a granite. the Danube, large amounts. Well, we were just looking at Florida. I was in Florida like crazy. We do need to keep this water consistent. These rivers consistent. But I got a plan for that. We're going to use... There we go. Put one there. Maybe one here. Also, your average, if these are filling up every year from water runoff, you will have your my gosh. Oh, thanks, Solar. We'll fix those up. I got plans for up there. If you have Wonder Draft, they're free. I just threw them on there. Go grab them if you have Wonder Draft. Play with them. I'm not 100 convinced I like them, but they're gonna serve their purpose today. But I actually cut those directly out from the world itself. If you want, I just posted a video too, kind of in prep for this, on how I made those. Just Avantnovis.com. That's where I keep my free maps. Nice. I also have a video on where and how to install those, because WonderDraft is pissy about its content like that. All right, so we're getting kind of rain shadow. That's what I was trying to say. Gerp. All right. Kind of like having the rivers like this. We kind of have some grasslands down here, so we won't worry about that. We'll focus right on here with our swamps and bogs. Man, bogs are horrifying. Now let's come up into our mountain areas. Now, since we have a large amount of runoff, we are going to have quite a large bit of fjords and other fun stuff like that. So let's go ahead and let's run these up into and through this area as such. And we'll come up here. Come up here. Yeah, kind of get something interesting there. It's kind of weird having this large white thing here. It kind of throws things off a little bit. This is probably going to come up here. Block off there. And my dear neighbors, it is 12 o'clock. It's either 11:30 or 12 o'clock that their car alarms goes off. So we are being gently serenaded by security and happiness. And it is going to go on forever. Oh my gosh, it's under 15 minutes. All right. So that's looking really good. I really like this map so far. Solar Eclipse, I have a video of how to download that, where to download that. Ignore the current file structure. Go from where you purchased WonderDraft. There's an example folder. Follow what it says and put everything in the example folder, and it'll work just fine. All right. Let's go ahead and go to my plan, my other plan here. We're going to bring down our brush. We're going to bring down the roughness. There it is, guys. That's our smaller rivers. They're going to take forever to make, but it's going to do what we want. That's going to go way too long. So let's speed that up a little. All right. Actually, this works. We'll keep this just for the sake of demonstration. I actually kind of like that a little bit. Let's go up here and let's take this and we're going to run this roughness just around these areas. Because from our vantage point, we're not going to see a lot of the tributaries. Let's get that a little bigger. Too big, too big. Yeah, we're just going to do a circle, press down and do circles. That's creating some really cool effects. What do you guys think? All right. This map will be going up today if you want to use it for your campaigns or anything. It will be up for probably a week. Grab it fast. I'm planning to release a whole bundle of all the maps I've done on like drive-through. Oh, what is that place? Drive-through RPG. Currently, it is my only distributary for my maps that I do. Cheap stuff. Oh, I got to take that other map link down. Oh, well. There's some free stuff there, too. The reason I do it free is it's not... I want people to have something that they can use. I want people to have something, you know, they've had a hard day at work, they're tired, they got a game system, they just got done with a Uber Chad that wants to talk to the manager 10 times. That's right, I went there. All right. Liking this stuff. Yeah, we'll just go around the rivers like that. Okay. That's looking really good, guys. That is looking really good. Let's go ahead and let's do our final colors here, and then we'll get some bushes in. Okay. We'll go back to land. Hey, we're already there. Now let's go with something different. Let's try to make it green. Kind of a really dark green. Okay. Let's shrink that there. We're gonna make sure that and we're okay. Path velocity we're just gonna come down with. Velocity. I'm just going to click on these swamp areas. Just go to the middle of them. Honestly, I think we can make that a little darker. I want that dark. I want that scary looking. Well, not scary. There we go. There we go. Just got a ting. I'm somewhat of a map maker myself. Excellent. We're going to blend these out, so don't be afraid if they're too ugly. We just want to really draw. See how that's giving us a little bit of a texture. Wonder if you can load alpha maps into Wonderdraft. Because if you can load alpha maps, that changes everything. Everything. Okay, we're up here, same thing. I'm just going to run. Oh, not those mountains. That was a bad thing. Okay. I'm also going to run this up here because I think we have swamps that aren't colored correctly up here yet. Oh, we got that ice palace. There's that. All right. Down here is kind of definitely a lot more pleasant than the swamps up north. So let's go ahead now and let's reload one of these. We're just going to do the same thing, but on the higher plane. Let's do this guy. Let's get our opacity down really, and let's start making topography. We're just going to do these light little areas and run these light little areas to the mountains and the hills. And do you see how we kind of got a new little bit of topography there? Just a little variance, just a little color. There we go. That's going to help us blend too. We can also do the exact opposite. Let's kind of bring that down. There we go. Nice little bog right there. We learned a new word today. It's called a bog. Well, I did anyway. Well, I knew the word bog, but I did not know exactly what a bog was. But now I do. And they're horrifying. Hear about the bog people and stuff like that. And, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and work on these mountains a little bit. Back and forth. Circle to blend, circle to blend, circle to blend. You know, I'm looking back at our happy little swamp here, and it's not looking well. I don't think I like what we did with that. So let's go ahead and kind of go back there and see if we can fix that. Let's go ahead and open this brush size a little bit, and let's get these mountains here. There we go. Big circles. There we go. Same thing down here so it matches. Yeah, I'm not liking that dark color. To heck with it. Let's come back with this. Yeah, that's already looking better. Okay. Okay, we will do that. Might have been just getting too busy. Yeah, Wonderdraft. I can actually show you. I might as well just do that here in a second. Okay, real quick. So we're in Wonderdraft. We go to menu. We go to open user folder. Okay, this is where it gets nasty. You have assets, maps, and themes. Now we're going to ignore everything but assets. Okay, this is pretty much my root directory here. Now, never ever place your assets here. It doesn't work. You can download from Wonderdraft this little folder here. It's called example. And what example does, it has the correct file structure, whatever they've done in the background. And if you put your assets here, it works. So if you like, your sprites are here, symbols, folder there. See all the symbols I have, trees, pine forests, anything there. That's where you put them. If you put them there, boom, good to go. All right, let's continue to greenify and purtify this world. Kind of blend in. I'm liking that a lot. Let's keep that. A little dark. I don't mind the dark too much as long as it's blended there. There we go. There we go. Anywhere there's a swamp, we'll add this color. Now this up here, we're gonna have to blend the crap out of. Ooh, I kind of like that white there. What do you guys think of that? There we go. Kind of a gross little white. It works. Not gonna worry about that too much. We're just going to go there. Go there. One of my favorite examples of Arctic is in Skyrim. These big old icebergs. That's kind of what inspired these up here. Okay, we're also going to go in and we're going to get, I want to try just adding a light blue under these things. Oh, no, way too much blue. Way too much cowbell. Let's go kind of with the off-white. Yeah, see that? See how if I'm lining it a little bit, it pops a little bit better? It says cold to me, cold to you. Oh, don't want it in the mountain. Don't even want it anywhere near, well, anywhere near that glacier. Nope, no, just around the glacier's edges. Out in the mountains. A little bit hard to see, so be careful. It's kind of working a little bit. I don't know if I'm in love with that technique, but I'm just kind of highlighting it. I think also we need to bring the snow down because it's like green then snow. So let's go ahead and do that right now too. We're going to drop our opacity quite a bit. Since we're working with a highlight versus a color, we're just going to blend that in right there. And come down like right here. Actually, these mountains would definitely have snow on them. It's that close. So we're gonna go and change these into a white. But I think that's gonna match our colors there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and take that alpha off, go to a smooth one, go down to brush size. Let's change some mountains. Let's go even smaller than that. It works. Opacity up a little bit. Make sure these mountains are white. Not worried about the little offshoots, I'm worried about the big mountains. Just gonna draw our eye. Something bright like that is gonna draw our eye through the map. There we go. It still gives us kind of that cold feel. What do you guys think? Liking this? Not liking this? Let me know. Is it working for you? There we go. Cold little mountains. Heck, the more I do this, the more I might mind living here. I love the cold. Of course, being a big fat guy kind of helps with that. All right. Okay. This kind of thing here, if I'm like doing little patches of snow, that's kind of fun. I like that though. Yeah, little patches. All right. So we have cold swamps. Let's go ahead and, yeah, the blending's getting there. Wonderdraft is hard to blend, but it's consistent, if that makes any sense. Like Incarnate or other programs like Campaign Cartographer, blending. Oh, which reminds me, blending is kind of tough. Okay, really quick, guys. I just remembered something. Usually I'll put out a video, but I've already put 2 out. Someone added, that's a map making thing here to Humble Bundle. I got a notice, but I'm not seeing it. That I'm gonna get. Nope, not seeing it. Oh well. Moving on. Okay. Now with this, let's go ahead and we're going to take this ice and we're going to bring it down like that. These snowy things. Kind of little fingers down into these areas to kind of show more high area. There we go. So we have the people that there are some like oil deposits or something else under the sea. And they pray that, during when the rivers change direction during the, first part of spring with all this flow coming down the mountains that, it doesn't gobble up that black stuff. All right. Yeah, this is a little much. Let's go ahead. Let's go back and kind of fix this a little better. Oops. On that one. There we go. A little lighter mountains down in this area. It used to be, though, with symbols, you just barely touch a symbol and they go, boop, different color. But I don't know if that's a fix recently or someone's done something different. So, huzzah. Again, Wonderdraft is just made by this one guy. Bless him. There we go. Hey, more fun stuff there. Let me find that Twitch. If it would open. Look up this. Oh my gosh, thank you. I got a couple followers, but my I've been trying to get back on my feet from an injury and some medical stuff over the last couple of years. And that it's one doctor says I'm kind of maimed for life in one aspect. So I was going like, you know what? I want to help my family out more. I want to provide better as a dad. One way I can do that is streaming more, and that's why I started up again. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. But I was like, what if I just streamed? I'm definitely not making money on it, but I'm having the time of my life with you guys. Got people that like maps. I'm adding some brown now into these to kind of create a little bit more of a better transition. And I think that brown is going to help us with highness and lowness. Maybe we'll move that brown. Yeah, let's move that brown into the coastal regions up here. Increase our brush size, decrease the opacity. Oh, check that out, guys. That's it. That is what we were missing. And again, I'm avoiding the ice shelves. Oh, check that action out. Yeah, I'm all excited now. There we go. Just on the coast, just very lightly. I can put some green up there. There we go. I do use a real world approach, and that's kind of hampering me right now. Because this is one of the things that the swamps work. I believe we're good with, actually, let's just do this. The white's kind of bugging me. Just little highlights would be fine, but it's like, it's a little too much there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Maybe I'll just make it lighter. Let's get rid of these things. I'm just not feeling it. Rather have this color on the mountains than the others. All right. Crap. Now the same thing. Now it's not blended right. We'll fight it. We got to fight. We got to fight. We got to fight. Don't give up. We fight. Okay. Down the opacity. We'll keep this right on the mountain backs. Right on the big mountains. But yeah, I was going like, you know, why don't I stream? It brings joy to me. Brings joy to you. Hopefully I can offer people some creative stuff to help them in their endeavors. Might inspire. Might help out. Why not, right? Okay. Guys, I really like it. I hope you guys like it too. Yeah, no, Bill. Consistency. Well, I was talking with my wife about life in general, and she's all, you like streaming? You always come off as streaming happy. And I hadn't done it because I've been picking up like cartography commissions and a bunch of other things, which I'm still doing. Another thing I'm really into right now is 3D modeling and making... Do I have any here? Now, there's a glass guy I made. Then I lit him on fire. Fun stuff there. I might do a stream of that. People are interested in. Bill, you know what? Let me go there right now. I will do that. Is it just... Okay. Okay, let me find it. Bill, let's go back up here. Bill, what was your... Do you have your link there? Do you mind Bill or Billy? I just want to be... Oh, I got you. Billy Hollywood. Boom. We're buddies now on Twitch. Okay. You know what? Let's add just this white in these joints, maybe. Sweet. All right, man. Guys, let me know what you think. I think the key here is this dark brown. Just kind of, you know, emptying into the white, because we got all that white with the glaciers. And guys, if you have streams, if you have a business, if you have anything that I can promote on my channel, let me know. I would love to do anything I can to help. I have been also answering a ton of emails from wonderful people about Art Rage, about Wonderdraft, about anything they want. Yeah, guys, that's doing it. That brown, that dark brown in between the ice things. Okay, I really like that. I hope you like it too. I'm going to maybe work on some more. I think up at the top here, I want a big old ice shelf. A big old ice shelf. And right now, this right here, you know what? Let's get nuts. Let's get a little nuts. Let me just grab one of these and make it massive. If we just put it right. Yeah, see, it doesn't look good. It becomes really, really thick. We'll play with it. I'll play with it. I'll figure it out. Guys, I like this. Hope you like it too. We've had a wonderful stream. I've had a great time. Let's see. Who's in stream? We have Bill Hollywood in stream. Eleni Hendrich. I'm saying your name wrong. I'm sorry. Again, Bill. Solar Eclipse. And, of course, our dear friend, Puppet Master. We have a couple more people on stream. We have Nomad of the Plains. We have Onodin. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for participating. I am very thankful again. Bill Hollywood is here. Yeah, buddy. I'm very grateful for you guys being here. I should have a camera sometime. Mine broke. I tried a painting stream yesterday. It was just downright foul. No focus. And I think I lost a subscriber to that. That's sad. So we're going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. This will be up online as soon as possible. Thanks and have a great day.